R.Evolución Latina is an organization that activates individual and collective human growth through artistic experiences for transformation and social change, making a difference through the arts.
All right, here we are, lucky number 7.
Do you know why 6 was afraid of 7?
No, why?
Because...
Whoa! I was not expecting that.
Do you know what else you weren't expecting? Our first guest, Joshua Henry.
What are you talking about? We wrote this together.
Here he is doing his own unique take on a song from Hamilton.
What?
1, 2, 3. Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes, you have your mother's name, and when you came into the world, you smiled, and it broke my heart. I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style, and when you smile, you knock me out, I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation. We'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. If we lay a strong enough foundation, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you blow us all away. Someday, and you blow us all away. Someday, you will come of age with our young nation. Yeah, we'll bleed and fight for you. We'll make it right for you. Hey, if we lay a strong enough foundation, yeah, we'll pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you, and you blow us away. Someday, you blow us all away. Yeah, you blow us all away.
Thanks, Joshua. That was incredible. Where can I find out more about this Hamilton program?
Be alive for the past 5 years?
Wow, if it's anything like Cats, I'm in.
Okay, cut to Tony.
A good way to turn a setback into a success is to draw upon your resiliency and ability to cope. Think about the sources of support in your life upon which you can draw. Identify the skills you can use to reverse the setback and head toward success. And articulate a plan with specific steps you can follow to move through that recovery process.
Thanks, Tony. Next up, I spent a delightful afternoon talking to Patrick Cassidy about life and becoming the new artistic director at Studio Tenn. Studio Tenn is a nonprofit theater in the heart of Tennessee.
Oh, Hamilton, Canada. A musical about life in Ontario. It's very cool.
I am here with Patrick Cassidy. You kind of entirely had to relocate for your new position.
I did. I had lived in only California, Hollywood, and then only New York, Broadway. But just recently, 3 months ago, I am now an official resident of Tennessee. When I first came here, I literally thought it was Bedford Falls and It's a Wonderful Life, and I was Jimmy Stewart. I mean, it's such a picturesque, beautiful town with people that know each other since they were kids, you know?
Did you run down the street screaming?
Mr. Potter! Mr. Potter! No. No, I didn't.
No. Tell us a little bit about what Studio Tenn is.
Studio Tenn, we are the premier musical theater company in Middle Tennessee. We occupy Franklin and Brentwood and Middle Tennessee, and we do plays, but we do musicals, and we do them better than anybody. I am the artistic director, and with that, even now, comes a lot of sort of, virtual content. Also inviting so many of my friends to join us, and that's the plan when we go forward.
How do you think your career, which has been such a cool thing, can you take us from there to where you are now?
Well, 40 years plus of being an actor in television, film, in Hollywood. I've been so blessed to be able to do it all. And all of that experience, I think, in a nutshell, has allowed me to become a teacher, has allowed me to become a producer, and now an artistic director. I think had I experienced this at 25, I probably would have liked it more. There's something, for me, much more gratifying about giving my experience to somebody else and watching them grow, as opposed to me just going out and singing the 11th hour number.
Taking over position for a regional theater right now could be pretty daunting. What do you have planned for Studio Tenn that could shine a light on your program?
We're really doing outreach. We've come up with this virtual musical theater song contest that has gotten incredible amount of attention. One kid did Cats and literally sang, "Memory, it was amazing. And so we did that, and that was all about outreach and getting kids and their families to bond together and do something creative together. We've launched this Studio Tenn Talks, Conversations with Patrick Cassidy, and I have all my friends. We have Rex Smith. My friend Susan Egan is going to do this Sunday at 7 o'clock Central Time. I've got Adam Pascal coming on, Emily Skinner, Jason Daniely. They're all friends of mine. They're going to be personal stories that only myself and this friend have in common.
I think that's such a cool program to do, the Facebook Live series, and how you're tying in the human element of things. I think it's really important to really keep doing that, because in this time, it could be very sterile with just technology, but now everyone's putting their hearts into it.
We talked about that human element, about what's going on in the world and how we can connect as people again. And, I've always been one of those people that's been very suspect of, texting and all that techno stuff that takes away from people bonding, really, the human to human element. And if we can in some way at this time, get through that in terms of technology and actually still connect as human beings, just imagine when we go out of the house and we get to actually hug each other. And I have a little song I thought that might work for that too, to quote the incredible Mr. John Lennon. Imagine all the people living for today. Today.
Love it. Thank you so much, Patrick. We really appreciate you coming on today.
How many of you are just feeling creatively stuck? So here's a great way to get connected to our creative energy. We're going to focus on our Swadisthana Chakra, which is our second chakra. This is the chakra where all of our creative and sexual energy comes from. It's located just right above your pubic bone and right below your belly button. It's often signified with the color orange and often has a lotus flower, those 6 petals right in front of it. Now, Swa means self, and Adhisthana means abode, or our established self or home for self. So let's take a moment and place both of our hands over our Swadhisthana Chakra, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And let's start to see if on your next inhale, you can start breathing in this beautiful orange light right there underneath your hands. And with every exhale, you can just release anything you want to release. Any pressure, any feelings you have about any creative blocks, you can just let them go. And as you breathe in, allow that warm ball of orange energy to just get larger and larger, perhaps starting to fill up your entire body. getting larger than your body, larger than the space around you, out into the world. Knowing that with each exhale, you can still just let go of anything that doesn't serve you. And then go ahead and take both your hands, place them over your heart chakra, and ask yourself these questions, and just allow the answers to be whatever they want without any judgment or preconceived notions. What brings me joy? What tastes feel good? What scents am I drawn to? What sounds inspire me? When do I feel at ease? And then just let your hands come down towards your lap and gently open your eyes. And just offer yourself love, offer yourself kindness, offer yourself compassion, forgiveness, and peace when you meditate to your heart chakra and to your Swadisthana Chakra. And see how it feels to just live in those questions and allow those questions to inform not only the activities that you're wanting to be creative in, but every aspect of your life.
I learned a lot today.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Joshua Henry, the singing is good.
And?
Patrick Cassidy's doing some cool stuff in Tennessee.
Okay, nothing else about a certain musical?
No.
You know what, Howie? For all your faults, I still love you, man.
I love you too, Andy.
Aw.
I love you so much that I would send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
You liar! You are a liar! What did you get out of pretending not to know what it was? You better tell me it was joy! Ah! I am so mad! But I love you. But I hate you too! Oh my God!
Here's Joshua performing the on-the-spot song challenge.
Sing Guns and Ships!
All right, we are here with Joshua Henry for On the Spot Song Challenge. Bam! So this is how it's going to work out. We have written up some genres on the little gray paper. We have pulled a bunch of random, you don't know what these are at all, random quotes from your Instagram posts. Let's start with a genre. First genre. Dun, 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 dun. It's a folk song.
Super easy.
This one is a folk song called The Growl at the Top.
Did you hear that sound? Oh, it wasn't soft. It spun my head round. The growl at the top. The growl at the top. The growl at the top. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's a country song, and it is No Way. Bring the show to Texas. No joke. That's not planted.
Everybody gets it but us. They bring their shows all around, but never to us. Bring it to Texas. Is that right? Bring it to Texas. Oh, bring it to Texas. Bring it to Texas.
Okay, we're switching gears a little to some R&B.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This might work so well. He is precious.
Every time he opens his mouth, he never lets us down. I love all those little sounds, even the runs up and run down. He's so precious, the way he sings. He's so precious. Oh, we'll bring it again and again and again. He's so precious. Hey. R&B.
Yes!
Yeah.
You were killing this. Pick it up to rock and roll. Yo, and then I drew, that's supposed to be a fire. It's fire 3 times.
I see him on that stage, all this perspiring element of energy that it's requiring. Fire, 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 yo, it's fire in his bones. Yo, fire, 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 oh, he puts on a show. It's fire, 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 yo, it's fire, fire, yo, it's fire, 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 yo, fire, fire.
Let's go with a nice little outro of some jazz.
Ah, okay.
Just what my heart needed tonight.
Oh, nothing's on the TV, only reruns in sight. I see Joshua on the Instagram, just what my heart needed tonight. Just what my heart needed tonight. What my heart needed. Just what my heart needed tonight. Heart needed tonight. Heart needed tonight. Just what my heart needed tonight.
Hey. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
There are people out there somewhere.